Hey guys, it is the Almighty Jeff, and this is episode 138 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we continued our journey with Lambert. We went to the Circle of the Elements, I think it was, and got the necessary item. I don't know what necessarily it really was, but Yennefer needs it to help crack the curse that's been placed on Uma. We dealt with some trolls, not internet trolls, just some real trolls, and old Sawtooth, is that what it was? Old Spear Tip, that's what it was. So we've done all that, we've gone to speak to Yennefer, and now we are going to find the source of the magical disturbance using the Patestaquisitor. Yeah, hopefully you can see me in the corner this time. Hello everyone. I hope you've not missed my face for too long. Yeah, I was just having issues with the camera being very stuttery. I think it was because my the memory on my PC was running at 100%, so it staggered everything basically.
Oh, got a signal.
Okay. Oh.
Signal's growing stronger.
But
Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with a chirping stick after all.
Oh, I know, I don't need that. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm actually looking for. Is it you with the magical disturbance?
Can we talk?
No.
So long. Mountain witchering just never took off. Warmer. Hot.
Sit?
Mounted witchering just never took off.
No.
Hold this.
Okay.
No reaction to dimeridium.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
What am I looking? I don't understand. I'm not even in the area. Something over here. I wonder if I can.
Weak, but regular.
I think it's going to be somewhere within this zone.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
Wonder if it's... No? What's the disturbance? I don't understand.
Hold this.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
No reaction to dimeridium.
I don't know.
Getting warmer.
Look.
Warmer. Hot.
Pretty, isn't it?
Through...
Interesting.
No?
Maybe soon.
I'm so confused.
Ah, there you are.
What?
Getting warmer. Warmer.
Wait, oh.
Hot.
Okay. Still don't know what I'm looking at here, but...
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
You can find that's Daddy Vesemir.
How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
Sometime later.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes. Like that?
Okay, right, that's that done with. There's was a harder quest to deal with than bloody Esco and Lambert's. But okay. Hopefully I went the right way. Alright, so I actually think after we do this, there are 2 more main quests. Oh, I think they're relatively short in Kaer Morhen, and then we're going to move to clear and get the area of all the other like little locations. I don't know if we'll get them all done today, but we shall see.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafael Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledef Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
We've got a cracking good memory, these lot.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
We're gonna get a Balkan or something?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I've seen it.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Okay.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword.
Shameful. Shameful.
Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn.
Exactly.
The Ence and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Blimey.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Okay, I think that is literally it for disturbance. So that's obviously the difficulty in actually finding the source of the disturbance is one thing. Hey, we're leveled up. But
Listen, everyone. All is in
Yeah.
place. We may begin. Lambert,
600
prepare
point.
the apparatuses. Escort.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down in a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
I am very intrigued to see where this is going to go.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
Jesus Christ.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
I feel like we're going to get pissed, aren't we?
Or we could have a drink.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Oh.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
No, I don't think you've got... Come on.
3.
I'll hold you to that.
Bloody hell. Sheesh, man's got game. 3 hours. Bloody hell, that's a commitment. Oh. Gonna paint her like one of your French girls. YouTube gods, please, please, you've restricted me once. They're probably gonna do it again, aren't they? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Huh? What? What is happening? Oh. Just nature. Thought someone was leading an assault on the on Kaer Morhen or something. Using wolves. Oh. Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh, shit. I want to see what happens to the deer. Will we ever find out? A cliffhanger forever.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble, attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise it up to his memory. The least we can do.
Oh, poor troll. Real smug bastard you, aren't you, Lambert? Eskel, homeboy.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan.
Catacan.
Oh, dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
I mean, there are worse things, I suppose, but...
Dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Ooh, you're gonna get a smack.
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
Fair enough.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer.
Death my queen.
To restore Uma's former appearance...
Don't know what happened there.
first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
He's got under his skin a bit, I think.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Okay, babe. 15 minutes later.
Listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
I feel like we're gonna overdo it, and then Yen's gonna be pissed at us tomorrow. Bloody Nora.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
You're looking for a slop, you Lambert.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Gotta go drain the dragon. I'm gonna use that.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my
What the hell?
is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
All of a sudden I'm all pissed.
The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Hey. Leave off Eskel.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that?
Never have I ever. That's so funny.
Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Don't think I have. I can't remember. Maybe I have. I don't know.
About that. Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
I'm fairly sure we've done that. Think back, was it with Shani? Maybe, back in Witcher 1? I can't can't remember. I feel like we have done that.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
I think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
Ooh.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right. Now good. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
I do love the slurring. It's very funny.
Lambert, bud, I'll tell you something.
We're at that level of drunk now.
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
Oh.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Sorry, take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper? You're off to. He could be beleaguered. Come, men, to the rescue.
I love this quest. Oh shit, oh dear. No place like home. Oh dear.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Esco. Esco, where are you?
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Oh. What? Where's he going?
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
What? Where'd he go? He's not got outside, has he?
Eskel, chop, chop.
Chop, chop. Oh. I think he has, you know. God damn it. Wait, is he? Yeah. Staggered. I love the staggering of the footprints. It's amazing.
Eskel!
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it.
I think he hurt himself.
What's one scar more or less in his case?
Aha. Eskel's close.
Where's he
Hang in there, brother.
Ooh.
We're coming.
Oh, he just fell asleep.
Eskel.
Where's little Peter?
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. Gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Sounds like a bad idea.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on.
Good night.
Bloody Nora. Oh. Missed the bed there, Geralt. Oh, that's gonna be rough.
Damn. What a dream.
Did it work? Oh, take it as a no then. It's like it's the trial of the Griss after all.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Yeah, Austin's getting pissed. Vafael Alain. Alright. So that's where we are. Just
Strapped in Uma's body.
let everything go through the decoctions of the grasses.
Complex calculations.
Okay, right, let's have a flick through our stuff. So I'm taking it. It's just Uma that's updated. So let's scroll on down. Okay, so there you go. And that should be it. We've not actually we literally picked up a smidgeling of things and we're looking for the thing. World map, it's not got updated. Quests, we've started Vafael Alain, progressed through Ugly Baby, and we completed Disturbance and No Place Like Home. Alright, and I believe we have a level up, so again, I never know where to put these things. Let's do this. Put that there. And then we shall meditate to midday. Like, oh, we're in the middle of this experiment and Garrus has taken another little power nap. So yeah, save the game there. Alright, that is going to end it for today. Really enjoyed this one. That No Place Like Home in particular was a very fun quest, and just obviously I got to have a little bit of fun with Eskel and Lambert, and you know, a little extra fun with Yennefer and everything like that. I'm expecting this episode's probably going to get age restricted again, like the one with Ciri towards the end of the Skellige main quest, but that's fine. We'll see if the censors find it or not. Yeah, so we've got one last main quest, which is this Vafael Alain, and once we've done that, I think the quest after that just takes us back all over to the previous locations, so we'll use that opportunity to clear up some work in Kaer Morhen, which should be pretty exciting stuff. Before we wrap, let me take a sec to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patron is Ron Heilich. Find links to his channel as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below, and does continue to correct my £1 patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.